Have you ever wondered what it takes to not just survive, but thrive in the face of adversity? What secret ingredient do some possess that allows them to rise above challenges that would leave many others floundering? Imagine you're on a boat in the middle of a storm. The waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and it seems like all hope is lost. But then, you find a strength within you, a mental fortitude that steadies your hand on the rudder and guides you through the tempest. This is the power of a strong mind. Mental strength isn't just about pushing through tough times, it's a transformative force that can reshape your life. It's the difference between giving up and finding a way when the path isn't clear. It's the resilience to keep pursuing your goals, even when your initial talents and skills seem to fall short. In today's narrative, we delve into the ancient wisdom of Buddhism, a philosophy that has transcended centuries, offering insights into the human psyche. We explore 10 habits that, according to Buddhist teachings, may inadvertently weaken our minds. But fear not, for within these teachings also lies the key to fortifying our mental resilience. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Alright, habit number 1, having a negative mindset. The habit of harboring a negative mindset acts as an oppressive cloud, obscuring the radiant sun of our inner happiness. This mental disposition renders us vulnerable, as it taints every aspect of our lives with hues of despondency and gloom. By fixating on the negative, we inadvertently overlook the positivity surrounding us, akin to viewing the world through tinted glasses, where even moments of beauty appear dim. Persistent negativity leads us to adopt a defeatist attitude, convincing ourselves that success and happiness are unattainable feats. This pessimistic outlook becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, dictating our actions and choices. Fearful of failure, we shy away from opportunities and innovation. However, overcoming this detrimental mindset is possible through the principles of Buddhism. Central to this philosophy is mindfulness, which encourages us to observe our thoughts without passing judgment. Instead of succumbing to negativity, we acknowledge it and redirect our focus towards positivity, akin to dispelling clouds to allow the sunshine to permeate. Buddhism also advocates for loving-kindness meditation, or metta, wherein we cultivate warm and benevolent sentiments towards ourselves and others. Through consistent practice, we gradually shift from negativity towards a compassionate and optimistic outlook. Moreover, the concept of impermanence teaches us that all circumstances, whether good or bad, are transient. Armed with this understanding, we confront challenges with resilience, knowing that adversities are temporary. By embracing these Buddhist teachings, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of negativity and nurture a mindset rooted in positivity and resilience. Habit number 2, complaining about things outside. This habit resembles clutching onto a burning coal, inflicting only harm upon ourselves. By fixating on what's wrong rather than seeking solutions, we inadvertently weaken our mental fortitude, akin to sinking deeper into quicksand with every complaint. Buddhism provides insights into why this habit diminishes our mental resilience and offers strategies for breaking free from its grasp. When we complain, we often neglect the principle of impermanence, a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. Impermanence underscores the notion that all things are in a constant state of flux. However, incessant complaining fosters the belief that situations are perpetually bleak, trapping us in a cycle of discontent. To counteract the habit of complaining, we can embrace the practice of acceptance. This involves recognizing the ebb and flow of life, understanding that both highs and lows are inevitable. Rather than lamenting the storm, we learn to dance in the rain, relinquishing futile resistance to the uncontrollable. Moreover, Buddhism encourages us to direct our energy towards what we can influence. While we may not alter external circumstances, we possess the agency to navigate our own course amidst the tempest. Shifting from a passive complaining stance to an active problem-solving mindset empowers us to chart a proactive path forward. Letting go is another potent practice advocated by Buddhism. Similar to releasing a balloon, relinquishing unnecessary burdens grants us a sense of liberation. Letting go doesn't signify defeat, but rather a willingness to release the grip of complaints, allowing room for positive transformation. By integrating these Buddhist principles into our lives, we cultivate a balanced approach to challenges, acknowledging the impermanence of situations while channeling our efforts where they can affect change. In doing so, we emancipate ourselves from the clutches of complaints, fostering a mental resilience that propels us forward, even amidst adversity. Habit number 3, not expressing yourself. This habit diminishes our mental strength by hindering the sharing of our thoughts, feelings, and ideas with the world, leaving us navigating life's complexities in darkness. Buddhism illuminates why this habit weakens us mentally and offers guidance on how to liberate ourselves from its constraints. Within Buddhist teachings, authentic self-expression is deemed crucial for nurturing mental well-being. When we withhold our thoughts and emotions, it's akin to bottling up a fizzy drink. The pressure mounts until it inevitably erupts, manifesting as stress, anxiety, or overwhelming feelings due to our unspoken truths. The practice of right speech in Buddhism advocates for communication infused with truth, kindness, and mindfulness, akin to sowing seeds of positivity that blossom into understanding and connection. By aligning our words with these principles, we forge genuine connections and bridge the gap between ourselves and others. Mindfulness serves as a valuable tool in overcoming the habit of suppressing self-expression. Like a mirror reflecting our thoughts, mindfulness enables us to observe our feelings without judgment, fostering clarity and compassion in our communication. Expressing oneself extends beyond verbal communication to encompass nonverbal cues such as body language and gestures, which serve as a silent language conveying our innermost thoughts and feelings. By honing our awareness of nonverbal communication, we enhance our ability to authentically express ourselves. Integrating these Buddhist teachings into our lives reveals that authentic expression not only liberates us, but also enriches the well-being of those around us. Like opening a window to let in fresh air, expressing ourselves allows understanding and connection to illuminate our mental space. Breaking free from the habit of suppressing self-expression embarks us on a journey toward authenticity, fostering a resilient and empowered mindset. Habit number 4, blaming others. The fourth habit to address is the tendency to blame others for our problems, akin to attempting to run a race burdened with a backpack full of rocks. This habit not only weighs us down but also impedes our progress, weakening our minds by stripping away our sense of agency and control, relegating the steering wheel of our lives to external forces. Buddhism sheds light on why this habit undermines our mental strength and offers insights on how to extricate ourselves from the blame game. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of karma, which underscores the idea that our actions have consequences. Blaming others disregards this fundamental law, denying our role in shaping our own destinies. Instead of being active participants in our journey, we become mere spectators. Taking personal responsibility is about acknowledging our capacity to influence our experiences, akin to assuming the role of the captain of our own ship amidst life's storms. While blaming others suggests a lack of control, in reality, we possess the power to make positive choices. Forgiveness plays a pivotal role in overcoming the habit of blame, freeing us from the burden of resentment. It's akin to shedding a heavy backpack, granting us a newfound sense of lightness and liberation. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, facilitates awareness of our thoughts and actions, illuminating the path forward. By catching ourselves in moments of blame and opting for more empowering responses, we trade the rocks in our backpack for wings that enable us to soar. Incorporating these Buddhist teachings into our lives empowers us to reclaim our personal responsibility and chart a course towards mental strength and self-empowerment. It's not merely about holding others accountable, but also recognizing our agency and resilience in shaping a positive mindset. By transcending the blame game and embracing personal responsibility, we embark on a transformative journey towards self-empowerment. Moving forward, habit number 5, clinging to comfort zones. It's natural to retreat to what's familiar after a breakup. But Buddhism teaches us that life is impermanent and clinging to comfort zones can prevent growth. Indeed, stepping out of your comfort zone is where true learning begins. Habit number 6, comparing yourself to others. This can lead to jealousy and resentment, emotions that Buddhism advises us to overcome through compassion and self-contentment. Habit number 7, overthinking. The mind is a powerful tool, but when it dwells on negative scenarios, it can create unnecessary suffering. Buddhism encourages us to practice mindfulness to quiet the mental noise. And habit number 8, resisting change. Post-breakup, it's easy to wish things could go back to how they were. But change is the only constant. Embracing it can lead to liberation and peace. Habit number 9, wasting time on things out of your control. It's draining and diverts focus from what you can change. Remember, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Lastly, habit number 10, pride and selfishness. These can isolate us and hinder our ability to connect with others. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate humility and generosity, especially when healing from a breakup. By recognizing and working on these habits, we not only strengthen our mental resilience, but also align ourselves with the Buddhist path of wisdom and compassion. Share your thoughts and experiences below, and let's support each other on this journey. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights into Buddhism and mental well-being. Stay mindful and strong. This extended script provides a deeper exploration into the habits that can affect our mental strength, with a special emphasis on the psychological aspects of dealing with a breakup, all through the lens of Buddhist teachings.